Hey everybody, it's Todd Priebe from Safety Connections. I was asked to do a video because of recent events in reference to getting to and from the job site safely. So I got some suggestions and ideas that is not only valid for what's going on today and who knows for how long, but also as the Floyd case progresses through the courts, and depending on rulings, we may end up seeing this all over again. So here are some suggestions and some ideas, and the emphasis is really thinking ahead and planning ahead. So, sun is up early. Is it possible to start work early, end early? The riots or the protests that end up rioting later as the afternoon progresses, they typically start around 3 o'clock, targeting highways. We do have information that they're starting to go into residential areas. However, it starts off peacefully enough, and then as the afternoon into evening progresses, it starts to get ugly. So we got to think ahead. With that being said, avoiding highways if possible as the afternoon progresses, that's a good idea. So a suggestion would be Lake Drive in Milwaukee, for example. That could be an alternate route to get through the congestion and the protesters. It also allows for taking side roads to get around a group of people. So you really want to stay focused on your driving and look ahead to avoid getting stuck and traffic piling up behind you and you can't get out. If you're going in groups of vehicles, such as some of our concrete companies, you got big vehicles and you got the trucks, let your trucks go ahead and make sure the route is a safe route, because those big trucks are going to be hard to move. So kind of think ahead, use social media to help determine your route. You got guys in your crew that can check out social media, and you can also tune into local radio to determine where are the protests going on, and think ahead and use alternate routes. Before you leave the job site, make sure your equipment is locked up, those toolboxes are locked up. Anything in the bed of the truck, remember, could either be stolen or used as weapons. So is there anything you can leave behind at the job site and get the following day and hopefully the protest stop? Or is there a way of better securing it? All right. If you are stuck by a group of individuals, do not use verbal and nonverbal cues that will entice the protesters or the rioters. It's not going to end well. All right. It's kind of like that stone face. So that could be a very difficult situation when your vehicle is surrounded. So it's best to avoid it, which we're back to now. Think ahead, plan ahead, and don't make assumptions that the normal routine of going home, you're kind of like on automatic pilot and you're just going home because you know the route. These situations here are now fluid. These protesters and rioters are now going into the neighborhood, so that poses some real challenges, and we got to think ahead. That is all I have, so hopefully this ends soon. If you have any suggestions or you want clarification on something, please contact me at Safety Connections. I'm Todd Priebe, and maybe we'll end up doing a video and getting it out to everybody to help get some information out there or some clarification if needed. So with that being said, stay safe out there, and we'll talk to you next time.